everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are fine and safe. So in this video we are going to see the solution of chapter number 14, when the earth shook, from question number 6. So let's begin. Answer the following questions. Number 1. After the earthquake, a lot of people from other places came to Jasma's village. Who were these people? In what ways did they help the villagers? Answer. When people came from various places to Jasma's village, they included doctors, nurses, political leaders, police, soldiers, members of government and non-government organizations, social workers, etc. These people rescued those who were trapped under the debris and admitted them to hospital. They treated the injured. They helped the people whose houses had collapsed to put up plastic tents and had provided food, water, and clothes to them. They provided necessary everyday things to the needy. Next, number 2. What steps should be taken when there is an earthquake? Answer. Point number 1. If possible, leave the house and go to an open ground without panicking. Number 2. If one is in the house or in school, stand in the corner of a wall. Point number 3. If you cannot go out of the house, lie down under a strong thing like a table and hold on tightly so that it does not slip away. Number 4. Stay away from multi-story buildings and electric poles. Number 5. Stay away from glass windows. Number 6. Walk near the walls while climbing downstairs. Next, question number 3. What steps should be taken when there is flood? Answer. Point number 1. Take shelter in a high safe place. Point number 2. Stay away from the river banks. Point number 3. Shut off the electric supply of the house. Point number 4. Do not go in unknown water. Point number 5. Be careful around open gutters and areas with potholes. Point number 6. Keep a stout stick, a torch, a strong rope, and things needed for first aid handy. Next, question number 4. Why do you think one should go under a table during an earthquake? Answer. By sitting under a table during an earthquake, one can be safe even if something falls from above. This is how we can protect ourselves from getting injured. Next, question number 5. What are the difficulties faced by the people during floods? Answer. During the flood, the people have to face a lot of difficulties due to their houses, the produce of their fields, roads, the railways, and the other modes of transport being inundated with water. People whose family members, relatives, or friends or pet animals have been swept away due to the flood or have lost their lives feel very sad. People are adversely affected due to the scarcity of food, water, clothes, shelter. Next, question number 6. Why do people live in neighborhood? Answer. The first near one is a neighbor. A neighbor is the first person to be by one's side during difficult times. During social events or financial matters, for advice of any kind, to celebrate festivals, or in times of happiness and sorrow, only a neighbor is the first one to help. so people live together in a neighborhood. Next, question number 7, answer as asked. Number 1, at times of an earthquake, when people have lost their homes and all their belongings, what kind of help would they need? Answer: when people have lost their homes and all their belongings, they would need the following help. Number 1, some arrangements to stay. Point number 2, food and water management. Point number 3, clothes. Point number 4, doctors and medicines. Point number 5, safety and security arrangements for their property. Point number 6, psychological warmth. Next, number 2, what will you do to save pet animals during a natural disaster? Answer: I will take the animal to an open field in case of an earthquake. Point number 2, in case of drought, I will arrange for fodder and water for animals. Point number 3, during a flood situation, I will have the shelter of pet animal at a high and safe place. Next, question number 8, classify the following disasters into natural and man-made disasters: earthquake, war, epidemic, volcanic eruption, stampede, flood, tsunami, rebellion, cyclone, forest fire, terrorist attack, communal riots. Natural disasters: earthquake, volcanic eruption, drought, flood, tsunami, cyclone, forest fire. Man-made disasters: war, epidemic, stampede, rebellion, terrorist attack, communal riots. Next we have activity. Number 1, people face a lot of difficulties when they lose people from their family or their houses and belongings. In newspaper of the last 1 month, look for news related to such disaster: earthquakes, floods, fire, cyclones, etc. in different parts of the world. Collect these news reports and paste them below. Write the details underneath. See, what you have to do in this activity, you have to take out the newspaper that arrives at your home, or you can take from your neighbors also. Then you have to look for the news related to disasters like earthquakes, flood, fire, cyclones. Cut out the pictures, take the cuttings, and then you have to stick in your workbook. So this is the activity, and then you have to write some information about it also. You have space to write some information. Now, number 2, your neighboring village has been affected by flood. What help will you give to them? Answer: point number 1, we will supply necessary things like food grains, clothes, medicines, cooking equipment, utensils, mattresses, etc. to my neighboring village. Point number 2, we will arrange shelter for the affected people. Point number 3, we will advise the villagers to boil water before drinking it. Point number 4, we will make arrangements to ensure that the cattle of the affected village get enough fodder and drinking water. Point number 5, we will get rid of the debris collected in the village due to flood. Point number 6, we will join hands with whichever institutes are helping the village with their relief work. Next, hot questions. Choose the correct alternative from those given below each question and write its index letter in the box provided against each question. Number 1, which of the following is a man-made disaster? Options: A, tsunami, B, flood, C, communal riots, D. Earthquake. Answer is C. Communal rights. Number 2. What should not be done during an earthquake? Options: A. We should not go out of the house. B. We should go and stand in an open ground. C. We should get down only in an elevator of a multi-story building. D. We should sit under a table in the house. Answer is C. We should get down only in an elevator of a multi-story building. Point number 3. What happens when there is a drought? Options: there is scarcity of food and water. B. Crops are swept away. C. Rivers are flooded. D. Trees fall down. Answer is A. There is a scarcity of food and water. Next, number 4. Which type of disaster is, is the cyclone that occurred in the sea near the Chennai coast with high waves? Options: A. Earthquake. B. Tsunami. C. Flood. D. Cyclone. Answer is B. Tsunami. So here we complete the solution of chapter number 14. If you have any doubt, query or suggestion, let me know in the comment section. I will see you in the next video with a new chapter. Till then, bye bye. Take care.